Good morning from Tyler, Texas. Made it in last night. Stayed here at this lovely Target campground. We just pulled into a Walmart and it was not level. I mean, it was sloped. This is a little better. So we just slept here overnight. The campground we're going to stay at can't check in until 10 o'clock. So we still got a few hours, or 2 hours. There's a diner place down the road about a mile, so we're just going to walk down there, go eat some breakfast, come back, go to the campground, drop the rig off, and then go meet up with Brooke's grandparents. And I think we might be going to the zoo today.
Oh yeah, I want to.
Not really sure what else we got planned. But yeah, as you can see, we're in short sleeve shirts, no jackets. A little cool this morning, but not bad. I think it's supposed to be up around 60 degrees, which is about double our average temperature this time of year, so that's awesome. We're excited about the warm weather. We're excited to spend, we're going to leave here probably late tomorrow afternoon, drive as far as we can towards New Orleans. I think it's about another 8 hours, so we might try and split it in half. I'm not sure yet. But we're going to enjoy the day today. One other thing that we need to do today, while we're on a pretty level ground here, I think we're going to go ahead and measure. We haven't had any issues yet. I measured just to the roof line, to the ground, and it was just about 12 feet. But as you see, we got that air conditioning unit up on top there. And when we get into New Orleans, we're actually going through New Orleans into a town called Belle Chase, and that's where Brooke's grandma lives. And there's a tunnel that we got to go through, and its max height, I think, is like 13.6, 13.7. I don't know if we're going to make that. So we need to measure, get a good measurement real quick here, and that way we'll know if we need to do an alternate route. Alright, so we went to Top Donut. They said they had croissants and all that stuff, and Brooke wanted to go walk a mile down the road to a diner. It looked nice.
It looked delicious.
But I didn't think the boys would make it a mile. They might make it a mile, but the mile coming back, they would probably complain a lot. So I was just trying to save us from having to deal with that. And Top Donut left a lot to be desired.
The price was good. That was the only thing good.
Yeah, $9 to feed us all. But yeah, the croissants, and they called them tacos or burritos actually. All that stuff is already pre-made. Like, they made it fresh. I'm assuming they're in the morning, but then they wrapped it all up and then threw it in the microwave when you ordered it. So yeah.
I put it in a crock pot, people.
It wasn't the best meal. Brooke wasn't very happy with me. Plus, I got the boys a donut each. They were excited.
That was the real problem.
She wasn't happy. They're excited though. So 2 out of the 3 are happy. So I think that's a win.
Graham got some eggs. He ate some egg out of the burrito.
So we got a little time to kill. We're just gonna go kill time in Target and go check in at the RV park here in just a little bit.
You stay here.
Alright, we're gonna try and measure this thing.
Graham, Easton, can you go stand by Graham, please?
Yep, go stand by Graham. Hold him, please.
Don't let him go on the other side of the parking lot, please.
Yep, make sure he stays over here.
How am I supposed to get up here?
You gotta climb from the side. There you go.
You're getting way too much enjoyment out of this. Graham stuff.
He's right here. Alright. Come on, Graham Beam.
RV today.
Alright, I want to measure to the top of the roof there. You see, I can hold this and point it.
Make sure Daddy's in the frame.
Yep. Right, let's get down here. You're at the top of the roof there?
Yeah.
We're literally like right at 12 foot.
It's like exactly so.
Yeah, was I going out at an angle?
I was
It
looking.
kind of felt like I was going at an angle. Yeah, we're like 11-11.
Okay. So let's call it 12 to be safe.
Okay. Thanks, Easty. Ready?
No.
Now she's gonna measure from the roof up. We're at 11-11 from ground to the top of the roof.
So 14 and a half. I call it
15.
It's not quite 15, but I call it 15.
Okay, so we got.
Watch grip.
It's gonna be 12. It's gonna be 13.3.
So we're gonna make it barely. Like 3 inches, 2 inches.
So yeah, we're 13.3. Ouch, that's close.
I've never been so nervous to go through a tunnel in all of my life.
So as the truck sits 11-11 to the roof, and then another 14 inches, 15 inches from the roof to the top of the AC.
Yeah, so let's say 12 and 16.
So yeah, we're. Yep, grab your hand, please.
So it gives us a couple inches.
Yeah, we're like 13.4.
13.4. We're a little less than 13.4.
Yeah, a little less than 13.4, but max height of a vehicle can be 13.6 is the legal height. They push this thing to that limit.
And that tunnel is 13.58, 13.59, something.
13.59. So it's like 13 feet 7 inches.
So basically a 13.6 can make it through.
Yeah.
And we're
13.6.
13.4. So we should be okay.
Yeah, and it's not like we got crazy bed clearance, so we got a decent amount of bed clearance there. I could let the air out of that airbag out a little bit and maybe lower that a scotch, but probably really not enough to make a difference. So we're just gonna hold our breath and hopefully we don't take off our AC.
So we haven't unhooked yet, and this is why. Because we don't reach. We don't have the extension on it, and so Jordan's going to pull forward a little bit more. We have plenty of room to park in the back, but that's something to check before before you unhook or remove your truck, because then we would have to hitch up and move again. Yeah, we're good. We got plenty of room. It's a long site. So Jordan's laughing at me because the last 2 boondocking spots that we've had, there has been a train through the middle of the night. I'm sorry, when you find boondocking spots, sometimes it says, there's Walmart or there's a train close to this Walmart. Most of the time it doesn't. So he asked if I asked this campground if there was a train because he's learned to sleep that way now, right? Isn't that what you're telling me? No train, but we're not too far from the highway, so he said that'll work. We are headed to Discovery Science Center with my grandparents. Discovery Science Center, huh, boys? So yesterday we visited Don Harrington Discovery Center, and today it's Discovery Science Center. Same pass, ASTC again. We are with my grandparents. They're a couple cars ahead of us, and they actually bought us this pass. So when my Nana said, you know, we want to take the kids here, I said, well, perfect, you already can, you paid for it. So we're gonna all head down there and we're gonna check that out. The boys are excited because yesterday's trip to the Science Center was pretty short because we had to be out of the park and we were working to get here, which was like 9 hours down the road. So today we're not really on a time crunch, which is fun. Got anything you want to share?
Nope. Nothing for me at this time.
Do you?
Check back later.
So let's see how it goes.
So, break up this little montage a little bit of the Discovery Center. As you guys can see, it's really kind of a cool place. Wasn't really sure how to video it. It's loud in there, so you can't do a whole lot of talking. So I just kind of thought like a little montage would be kind of cool, kind of see everything that they have to offer. Boys had a blast doing it.
I did too.
Yeah,
Cool.
there was stuff for us to do that was, you know, over the boys' head, but we thought it was kind of cool.
The earthquake.
Yep, there's a little earthquake room. We got to experience that, so that was cool. And then just want to apologize. This week's video is a few days late.
It was kind of on purpose and kind of on accident all at the same time.
Things were a little hectic. If you watched the video we released earlier in the week, you know that we are moving. We are actually on the move right now, driving to the Front Range, Colorado. Going to go stay with our folks for a few weeks, hang out with them, and then we're on to our first work camping gig.
Woohoo!
So we just had a lot going on, didn't have time to get the video done in time for Friday's release. So we're releasing it on Sunday. I know there's a ton of other channels that release it, all their videos on Sundays. Seems like the popular thing to do. So if it goes really well on this Sunday's release, we might think about switching.
We've talked about switching for a while, but just haven't done anything with it. So, if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you do. We're the Camper House on Instagram. We post real-time updates there. So things like the video not coming out on Friday, we let everybody know there because the videos are a few weeks back. It's not like I can tell you guys on YouTube and that you guys would know. But we post what we're doing currently, things like that happen. And when we're in an area too, you guys know we share all that information. So if you guys are anywhere close, we'd love to meet up, and that's a great way for us to connect and know when we're close to other people. Right?
Yep, that's it. So enjoy the rest of the montage, guys. Give us a like, thumbs up, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. So we just got done at the Discovery Science Center here in Tyler. It's a lot like the one we went to yesterday.
But they're all a little different.
Yeah, they're all a little different. But it's all, you know, kind of hands-on science learning stuff. It was cool. It's a Saturday. I would definitely suggest, if you can, go on a weekday.
As you do everything.
Yeah, there was just kids running everywhere. Birthday parties going on, and so it was fun. Boys had fun. They enjoyed it. And
this one was $8 for an adult and $6 for a kid up to 13. Once you are 13 and older as an adult. So we have now paid for our ASTC pass just with those two, and we still have more museums planned. So it was a great deal for us. And then on top of that, it was a gift, like we've said. So it was a really good deal because it was literally all free for us. Like Jordan said, go on a weekday if you can. If not, still go on a Saturday. I mean, it was cool and it was fun, but go early in the morning, we found. You do better. We didn't have that option because we couldn't check into the campground until 10, and it was just a lot of stuff. So we didn't get there until like 12:30,
1 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. But we still spent more than an hour there. It was a couple hours there. It was fun. It was. There's always something educational for adults too. And then these passes, or these particular museums, the science and tech museums, are cool because they don't just let you do the experiment, but a lot of the time there's like a little placard like here. And it'll tell you all about what you're learning about and the theories and the scientists with it and things like that. So it's cool for all ages. If you have little kids or older kids, it's still a great investment. Thanks for hanging out with us this week, guys. We had a lot of fun at the Discovery Center in Tyler.
Yeah, it was a cool place to go for all ages. We spent several hours there, didn't we? Yeah, several hours.
And we only left because we were starving, because it was like 2 or 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we got there at like 11 and then stayed until like 2 or 3, so.
And if you guys want to know more about the ASTC pass, some of the breakdown that we've used it for, some of the other benefits of the pass that we have, somewhere here, there's going to be a link. I don't know what link there.
To the blog?
Yes. So I will have a blog post up, and you guys can check all that out. It'll give you all the details, because we share this so that you guys can benefit too. Us traveling is fun for us, but we want you guys to be able to do all this too. We have one more day in Tyler at this point, and our Tyler trip was jam-packed, but you guys only see a little clip of it because we spent the time with our family. And while when we were out doing things, we have the footage with family, we weren't like recording when we were playing games and just hanging out around the house and enjoying each other. And that was the whole point of us spending a few days in Tyler. So that's really what we did. And it was not long enough, but I mean, it was what we had, and we made the most of it, right? We loved it. So the next video is the last day we spent in Tyler, and there we see something that is free, no pass necessary, not kind of free because whatever benefits, it's completely free to anybody, well worth the stop. We had a lot of fun, and it was off season for the area. Yep. So during like spring, summer, fall, it's an even better place, but we loved it in the winter.
Yeah, an outdoor place. It was cool. So
check that one out. So next week, and it'll either be out Friday or Sunday.
Yep.
So we haven't decided, but turn on the notifications. So click subscribe and then click the bell for the notifications. Yep. And then you won't miss a video.
Go to follow us on Instagram and Facebook too. So we usually post when the video comes out. Usually a few minutes before, or right when the video comes out. So that way you can see when we actually post it there too.
Yes. Good tip. And now, where are we headed, Jord?
So after Tyler, we're gonna start making our way down to New Orleans, which was the kind of the end of our trip until we headed back. So we leave Tyler. Brooke gets to drive the rig for the very first time. So we survived, obviously.
Wow!
Questionable at times, but.
People, I want those comments on this because that was not nice.
She did good, and yeah, we ended up staying in the Cabela's parking lot.
just inside of New Orleans, or not New Orleans, sorry, inside of
Just
Louisiana.
Just outside of New Orleans, about an hour.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's not very good at New Orleans.
Wherever Cabela's is, stayed there.
In Gonzales.
Yes. Jambalaya, capital of the world. That's what the water thinks. So, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave us a comment. We want to connect with you guys. We love interacting. We've been getting more and more comments and stuff, so it's awesome. We love connecting with everybody out there. Following along in your journeys. If you got a channel, let us know. We'll gladly subscribe to that and check you guys out as well and follow along in your journeys. So.
And tell us who drives in your family. I want to know. I bet there's more lady drivers than you think there are.
Maybe. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on down the road.